Let's hop on your roller. Hopefully it's light enough in my room today. Everybody see me? And hear me? Yep, excellent. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so let's have the nice neutral position of the pelvis and spine here. Nice imprint of the feet. And let's take a breath in, breathing into the back and sides of the rib cage, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. Relaxing the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, and the chest. And again, inhaling. Exhale, and feel that deep connection to the deep abdominals, narrowing the hip bones in the front and widening the sitting bones. We're going to start to move the pelvis, little pelvic tilts with a little tuck and neutral and a little tip. Neutral and tuck, neutral and tip. It's just nice and easy, rocking the hips. And keeping that breath flowing. Good. And let's take it up into a bridge now. Rolling up, peeling the spine up off your roller or mat. And rolling back down. And rolling up, knees and thighs reaching out away from you. And rolling it back down. Nice articulation through your spine. And again, peeling up and rolling back down. And adding the arms now as we roll up. The arms come up above the head and circling around back into your side body. And again, all toes down. Feel the connection to the front and the back of the legs. Peeling up and rolling back down. And again. And one more like this. And back down. Take the right leg, float up and back down. Little knee folds here. Keeping very steady on your roller or mat. And the left and the right. Nice and smooth. And right leg up and leave it there. Left leg up to join it. Toe taps, right toes, left toes. Right ball of the foot, left ball of the foot. Right heel, left heel. Repeat. And toes, and toes, and ball of the foot, and heel, repeating. Keeping that breath flowing with the movement. Good, last one. Keep the feet flexed. Let's take a little march now. Allow the legs to pass each other. Breathing in, exhale. Nice and easy. And last time. Bottom of the feet together onto the ground and let the knees open to the side. Amazing change in temperature. I had to keep my socks on today. And bring the legs back in. Good. Right leg up, left fingertips to the ceiling and back down. Left leg, right arm and back down. We're breathing with the movement. Nice and easy. That's right. Feel the arm bone dropped into the shoulder socket. And one more time here. And once again, we'll take a moment with the soles of the feet together. Just letting the hips open. Bring the legs back in. Good. And let's bring the right leg up. and extend up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, place it down. Left leg up and extend and bend and down and up and extend and bend and down. Keep going up and extend. I realize you can't see my foot, and down. Extend and bend and down, up and extend. You still can't see my foot. And down. It is pointed, just so you know. Last one here. Good. And feet are on the ground. And let's lift the pelvis up off the mat or roll a neutral bridge and back down. Hips up and back down. Hips up, abdominals hollowing into the pelvic bowl and back down. Hips up and back down, and hips up and back down. Hips up, leave them there. Now, with that right leg, keeping the pelvis level, right leg up and extend and bend and down. Left leg up, extend, bend and down. Breathing in, exhale, and again. Last two, last one, and bring the hips down. And take a little roll from side to side on the roller if you're on it. And then we'll bring the feet and the knees together. And bring the fingertips to the ceiling, pressing the palms of the hands together. Sway the knees right, fingertips point left. Turn your head and look towards the direction the fingers point. Back into the center. In breath, spiral. Exhale, back into the center. In breath, spiral. Exhale, back into the center. In breath, spiral. Keep the arms straight with the palms pressing together. And center, and again, spiral, and center, and spiral, and center. Two more. And last one coming up, and back to the midline. And let's take the feet a little bit apart now. Bend your elbows, press them together to start with. The hands are over the forehead. Slide the fingertips down the center of your head. Open the arms to goalpost arms. Straighten the arms and then bring them into the side body. So we have inhaling, exhale, goalpost arms, making the letter T by straightening the arms and then into the side body. Checking, making sure that lower rib stays down. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Exhale back in. And again. And open. And straighten. And in last time now. Good. And now taking an in-breath and on your exhale, floating your head, neck, and shoulders up off the roller. Feel the belly tissue drawing in underneath the ribs. Make sure that you're not gripping in your hip flexors. And back down. So I'm not letting the pelvis go into a tucked position. I'm lengthening out through the crown of the head, bringing my head, neck, and shoulders up, abdominals drawing in, and back down. And again, in breath, exhale, reaching the hands towards the feet, and back down. In breath, exhale, curling up. You can have palms up if it helps you keep your chest open. And back down. If you need a hand behind your head to support your head, then go ahead and do so. And back down, feeling that belly tissue drawing in and up. All the way underneath the ribs. And back down. And this next time we'll stay up. If you're on the roller, you may wish to put your elbows on the ground. Bring your right leg to tabletop Extend the left leg out. Single leg stretch. Breathing in. Exhale. And if you feel strain in your neck, put your head back down. Keep working in your center. And last 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet together onto the ground with the feet, and let the knees open away from each other. Bring the legs back in. Arms alongside the side body. So I'm going to try this without the arms touching the ground today. Right leg up, left fingertips to the ceiling, back down, then the other side. Breathing in, exhale. That's it. Breath is flowing. Knee right over the hip socket. Don't bring it too high up. We don't want it over the chest. And now do the same on his leg, the right side. The monster walk, appropriate for Halloween. And nice and easy. And now back to opposition. Right leg, left arm. Extend and center and down. Left leg, right arm. Extend and center and down. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale and down. And again. Nice and easy. Last 2. Last 1. And good. Take a moment here. Roll from side to side if you're on your roller. Then we're going to take an in-breath, arms above the head, circle them around to the side, and peeling up, coming off. Put your roller to the side. And if you have a ball now, it will be time to take your ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a small pillow. It must have a Union Jack on it. No, I'm just kidding. And have the ball in between your shoulder blades. Hands behind your head, supporting your head. Good. And we'll bring the legs up. And we'll begin with scissor here with the top foot flexed and the lower foot pointed. Breathing in, exhale. That's it. Keeping the belly tissue drawing in and up. Last 3, 2, 1. Knees to your chest. Give them a hug. And bring the legs back up. Now spin the thigh bones in. We're turning the legs in and out. In and out. Looks like this. In and out. In and out. So the knees are straight. Don't bend your knees. Legs are straight. Spinning the thigh bones in and out. In the hip socket. And bring your knees to your chest and rest. Woo! It's a crampy morning here for me. Must be because it's cold. And bring the legs back up, turn them out. Let's do heel taps. Quick, 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 quick. Tap your heels, straight legs. You can lower and raise the legs if you want to challenge yourself a little bit. But no pulling in that lower back. Make sure you're not going into the lower back. Last time. And bring your knees to your chest. Give them a hug. Stretch out the lower back. Do support your head with your hands if you need to. Good. All right, so let's do a nice articulation through the feet with a slow motion bicycle, pressing out through the heel, arch, ball of foot, toes. There we go. Good. Breathing in, Exhale. And now back pedaling, point the foot, toes, ball of the foot, arch, heel. So make sure you're moving the leg in the hip socket also. It's not just feet. And rest. Soles of the feet together onto the ground, let the knees open. If you're comfortable with it, you can come over your ball or pillow and open the chest. Coming back up, bring the legs in. Bring them back up. Flex feet turned out, right heel to left instep, left to right. Change, change, change. Legs are straight. You may need to lower your legs a little in order to get them straight, which will put more work in your core. And last 3, 2, 1. Knees to your chest. Hands behind your head. Bring the legs up. Turn out. Right heel to left instep, left to right. Open. Feet, feet, open. Feet, feet, open. Feet, feet, open. Keeping the breath flowing and the jaw relaxed. Now, as you know, some of you, I can just do this all day. I'm kidding. All right, bring the knees in. I think I get tired after a while. All right, so we're going to come up now off your ball or pillow. Now, if you have a ball, you could use the ball underneath your pelvis, or you can use the roller, okay? I just want to do a little bit of work here on the sacrum. The roller is coming across the back of your hips opposite your 2 hip bones in the front. So make sure it's not on the lumbar spine. And we'll bring the legs up with the knees bent. Actually, I need to move down a bit. There we go. And 6 circles on the sacrum going one direction to start with. Keep the knees and feet together nice and slowly. You're releasing there. 3, 4, and if you're on the ball, you can just do the movement on the ball. Now reverse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Bring the right leg in and let the left leg slide down so you're stretching through the front of the hip. Try not to flare the rib cage. You want to try to drop the ribs down. And change to the other side. And now both legs are up and knee stirs. Dip the toes down, open the knees to the side. So we're stirring the thigh bones in the hip socket. So make sure you're not doing this with the lower half of your leg. You're really thinking about the thigh bones. Now we'll reverse that. So your pelvis stays still. So it might be fairly small. Breathing with the movement. Good. Now, we're going to bring the right leg towards you and the left leg down, keeping the knees bent. Turn the legs out, go around the corner, come back up through the center. Then we reverse that. So left leg up, right leg down, windmill around the corner and up. So 1 is a little scissor, 2 is a windmill, 3 is a scissor, 1 is a scissor, 2 is a windmill, 3 is a scissor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last time. And good. Knees and feet together, knees bent. Let the knees sway to the right. Turn your head, look to the left. And let your feet come down onto the ground. Back through the center. Over to the other side. Back through the center. Over to the other side. And again. Back into the midline. Good, just put your feet on the ground for a moment there. All right. Bring the legs up, extend them up to the ceiling and flex the feet. That's like you're going to be as if you were standing on the ground. Then reaching out through the heel, feel the connection up the back of your leg, heel to sitting bone. Now bring the right leg towards you. Whoops, I did the wrong side. And pull it toward you. So you're getting a hamstring stretch here. Flex the foot. Now change. Bring that leg towards you. Good. And place the feet on the ground now, knees bent. If you're on the roller, lift the hips up. If you're on the ball, lift the hips up and take the ball out. Good. And we'll come on up now and come on to all fours. You can use the roller or you can just be on your hands and knees, right? So it's your choice, whichever you like. I'm gonna just be on my hands and knees today. Good, little cat and cow. Take a breath in. Exhale, pelvis, lower back, middle back, upper back, neck, head. Pelvis, lower back, upper back, middle back. And all the way back through. And again. Moving here through the spine, keeping the abdominals drawn in the whole time. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. That's right. Good. Not too much in the neck. That's it. Good. And bring it into a neutral position now. And a little rib cage circle. Take the ribs right, up, left, and down. Right, up, left, and down. Nice and smooth and flowing. Now reversing that. Good, lots of movement in there. Let the organs dance. Last one. And press back to a child's pose. Coming on up. Pulling your clothes up if you need to. So we'll use the roller if you have it here. If you don't have the roller, then you can just slide your hands down the ground. So we do begin here with the toes together, the knees apart. So you're in a tripod position. So knees are apart. Take an in-breath, and on the exhale, we'll begin to roll down through your spine, bringing your hands onto the roller or just sliding them down the ground. Rotate the thumbs down. tail feathers up. Now from here, tuck the tail and roll it up through your spine, really connecting to your core. In breath. Exhale. It's hard to talk and do this and breathe all at the same time. Inhaling. Exhale, rolling back up. Shoulder blades down the back. And again, rolling down. If you don't have your roller, just slide your hands down the ground and then tuck your tail and roll it back up. Good. And again, in breath, exhale. That's it. And again. Good. And this next time, once we get down there, let's pause there for a moment and take the right arm and thread it underneath the left armpit and do a little spiral. And then unthread that, change to the other side. Unthread that. Coming up now back onto all fours. Take the right leg back and the left arm forward. Bird dog. And bring it down. Change to the other side. Good. And bring it down. And other side. And back down. And change. And back down. Breathing in. Exhale. Let's do 2 more times now. Good. That's great when I can see you guys. And let's have toes together, knees apart. Sit back over your heels, reach your arms forward. Now walk your hands over to the right diagonal, so the arms are extended, and sit your hips a little bit over to the left. You might need to bring your knees in order to do that. And let's stretch up the side body. And then walk your hands over to the other side, the left diagonal. Sit the hips away from them. Coming back up, coming onto your tummy now. And let's start with the one hand on top of the other with the hands on the forehead. So you're going to lay all the way down. Legs together, top of the feet on the ground, taking an inhale as you float the arms up and the head, little upper thoracic extension back down. Make sure you're drawing in the belly. There's no compression in the lower back. Inhale as you float up. Exhale back down. The feet stay on the ground at this point. And inhale as you float up. Exhale back down. We're on our tummy. And again, inhale, float up. Hands stay attached to the forehead, but they float up off the ground with you. Inhale, float up. Exhale, back down. And inhaling as we float up. Exhale, back down. Extend the arms above the head now, so you're all still on your tummy. And let the feet and the legs, the feet, the legs, and the arms float up into the flight position. Good. And back down. And inhale, floating up. Exhale, back down. And inhale as you float up. And exhale, back down. And inhale, float up. And exhale, back down. Let's do opposition arm and leg now. So we'll do the right arm and the left leg. And then the left arm and the right leg. And float and back down and float and back down and float and back down and float and back down. Good. And float and back down and float and back down. Last one. Good. And bend your knees and let your feet just rock side to side. Release your sacrum. You're just rocking your hips. And then we'll come back down and we'll go into our swimming exercise. Arms and legs out on your tummy. Light flutter of the arms and legs. Breathing in. Exhale. Good. And if you can't do the arms and the legs, you could just do the legs or just do the arms. And last time, and press back to a child's pose. Good. Okay, let's come up now. And either kneeling or sitting, take a hold of your band or your weights, and we'll do a little arm work. Or you could sit on a chair if you wanted to. And a little scoop first, coming up and back down. So the TheraBand goes across your back underneath your armpits to start with. That's it. I'm going to do it without the band just because of my shoulder. Good. And now bend the elbows in. Palms are facing up the whole time here. Coming forward first and open across the chest and back in here. In breath, exhale, in breath and in and again. Relax your jaw, keeping the core activated so you've got that length out of the crown of the head. And, that's right. Good. And we'll pause here, turn the palms to face forward, and now hugging your tree. Not liking that. Both arms. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Elbows in. A little punch. You guys know all this, my little series I like to do. That's it. Good. So you can give yourself more resistance with your TheraBand if you want, or less resistance. If you're using your weights, just be careful they're not too heavy. And last 2. Last 1. Good. Sit on your TheraBand if you're using the band. Make sure it's equal both sides, palms facing up to the ceiling, arms coming up and back down. All right? So you have to sit on your TheraBand so it doesn't escape. You don't have to kneel. You can sit cross-legged. You could stand on it or kneel on it. That's it, Philip. Good. Just don't let it escape you. Now, have the back of the hands up to the ceiling. Same movement. I feel like I'm going to take off. Flying. Last one. And down. All right. Let's come to sitting now for a roll back, either using the band or a strap, or your weights if you wish to hold the weights in your hand. Sorry, my band's decided to become extremely sticky today. Come on, TheraBand. All right, take a breath in. On your exhale, we'll roll down. Have your roller as a pillow if you wish, or your pillow as a pillow. In breath at the bottom, exhale, peeling up. Lengthening up through the crown of the head at the top. In breath. Exhale, lead with the back of the pelvis, rolling down. Inhaling. Exhalation. Rolling back up. Good, so you're going to really feel that lead with the sacrum and the abdominals drawing in underneath the rib cage. In breath. Exhale, head float, chin tuck, peeling up off the ground, lengthening up through the crown of the head, and again. And exhale, coming up. In breath. Exhale, rolling back down. As you're coming up, feel the spine press into the ground before it leaps. And we'll stay upright here with the arms extended right from your shoulder socket. So they're right out in front for a bicep curl. 1 and extend. And 2 and extend. And 3 and extend. Shoulder blades down the back. That's right. Still breathing. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, so now hold the band, if you're using it, in between your thumb and your fingers. So we'll pull back with a series of, I'll face the camera here, it'll help a little bit, I think. Pulling back 1, 2, 3, pause, look to the right, look to the left and to the center, and then allow the arms to come back. So we pull back in the little 3 count. 1, 2, 3, look left, look right, and center, and back. Keep your knees bent so you're up on your sitting bones. We don't want to be back in this slumped position. And 1, 2, 3, looking right, left, center, and the arms back. The arms are straight, palms facing behind you. And it's pulling back. 1, 2, 3. So there's more resistance there. Left, right, center, and back. And again. 1, 2, 3. Right, left, center. And the arms come back. Last time. 1, pull back. 2, pull back. 3, pause. Left, right, center, and go. Now cross the band if you're using it. All right, so go into rotation here. Oh, actually, first, before we do rotation, let's row, drawing the shoulder blades in and down. So I'm not pulling with my hands. I'm drawing my scapula, my shoulder blades in and down. That's why my arms are moving. Okay, I can't do too much more of this. And rotation to your right, bow and arrow, left arm open straight, center, other side. In breath as we rotate, exhale, center. And again, rotate and center, very nice. And rotate and center and rotate. And center, good, and rotate. And center, keeping the pelvis steady, rotate. And center, and rotate. And center, now rotate to the right, roll down part of the way, change to the left, come up the left side, find the midline. Left rotation, roll down, change to the right, come on up, find the center. Rotation to the right, roll down, change left, come on up, and center last time. Left rotation, roll down, change right, up, and center. And release that. And we'll take a little shoulder roll here, just very light and easy. and reverse. Good. And now a little head circle. So make sure that you're not letting this get into your shoulders. It's just your head. Down a little bit, right, up, left, down, side, up, and around, and again. Going the same direction. One more this direction, then we'll reverse it. And small, it's very tiny. Probably hearing all kinds of crickly, crackly things in there. Good. About 2 more. Make sure you keep the breath flowing. And up to the center. Good. All right, so we will sit now. Legs out. If you need to sit on your pillow, go ahead and do so. And we'll slide the right arm down the right leg. I'm flexing the foot so I get more of a stretch. Bring the arm up and over. And come on up. And then the other way. In breath. Exhale. And up. And in breath. Exhale. And up. Inhaling. Exhalation. And back up. And let's take it into a circle now. So up and over, now forward, and to the other side, and up, and over, and forward, and side, and up, and over, and forward, and side, and up. Breathing. Good. Keep going with this. Get that flow and the flow of the breath. And last 2 times here. Last one. And then we'll walk the hands forward. Walk your hands back in. Let's bring the legs in. Pull my pants up here. All right. So as I said on Tuesday, those of you who are here, when you're balanced like this, we're really using your core, your low abdominals, right? So make sure that you're not just sinking into, you want to feel like you're lifting out of gravity. And ankle circles, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One going one direction, one going the other. 2, 3. Keep lifting up out of it. And another way. 2, 3, 4. Try not to move your knees, just move at the ankle joint. And shake. Release in the talus, right at that joint. Yeah. Bring the legs forward, flexed feet if you can. And walk forward and reach for your toes. Bring the crown of your head to your knees. Nice breath in. Exhale. And we'll come up. And we're going to go to standing for the rest of the class. So I'm going to adjust my camera. And you'll probably need your TheraBand if you're using it, or a strap. So you could, if you need to stand next to the wall, go ahead and do so. Whoops, playing soccer with my ball here. So we'll start with the band around our right foot. All right, I have to do a little bit of furniture removal. I have enough room here. All right. So here now, the band is around, if you're using the band, around your right foot, and we'll take the leg out, 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 standing tall on the standing leg, out, out, out. So make sure you're really lengthening up through that side of the body. Good. And last one there. Good. Now, that was just the action out and in. Now let's do it a little bit different here, where we start with the leg out, and then the accent is in, 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 in. Now, easy there. And now swinging forward and back. Oops, I'm going to have to step forward before I kick the wall behind me. So if you need to have your hand on the wall, go stand next to the wall. Swing nice and free like a pendulum. That's it. Now turn the leg out, continue on. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. And let that rest for a second. Okay, we're going to take it into circle now. So keep the leg externally rotated and bring it forward, side, back, and through. Forward, side, back, and through. Forward, keep lifting in your center. Forward, side, back, and through. Now we reverse it, going back, side, forward, through. Back, I'm going to use the wall here for a little support for myself. Got my hand on the wall. Just like so. And last one. Good. All right. Let's shake that standing leg out. Probably feeling a little worked in the glute on that standing side, and we'll change with the band to the other foot. So the first move is just out and in, not too high, keeping the hips level. So that's an important thing. Keep the hips level. That's it. Standing tall on that standing leg. So you're using that standing leg a lot. Good. Now, start with the leg out and accent in. In, 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 in. Good. Now, forward and back like a pendulum. Right, so I'm just letting the leg swing. I'm not being wiggly in the middle. That's the technical term, of course. Forward and back. Good, now turn the leg out so the leg is externally rotated now. Right, you can still have your hand on the wall or a chair or whatever you happen to have. Swing, that's right. Standing leg working really hard. Feel the big toe ball on that standing leg. Now, and step down on that leg for a moment. We'll go into a circle. Turned out leg, forward, side, back, and through. Forward, side, back, and through. Forward, side, back, and through. Forward, side, back, and then reverse it. Going back, side, forward, and through. And back, side, forward, and through. Yes. Good. One more. And release that and shake it out. Good. So now put your TheraBand away if you were using it. And we're going to come to, I want you to come to the wall, and I'm not sure if you can see from this angle what's going on. So I'm on a diagonal line. Hold on one second. See how we can do this. Sorry. With my pelvis forward, hands on the wall, treading through the feet. So you're stretching out your calves. That's it. Good. Then reach both heels down. So if you look at this, it looks like I'm doing a plank on the wall, right? Yeah? Good. And now bring the right foot forward and come into a lunge. So you should feel that big stretch in the back calf. And take that leg back and bring the other leg forward. Nice breath. And bring that leg back. Now this would be a tricky thing to walk down the wall to the floor. Oh no, I can't do that. And then walk your hands to your feet. Roll up through your spine. Altering the camera angle once again here. And take your tail feathers back and give them a shake. Bend your knees. Let's rise up onto your toes. Bring your arms up. Can't see my feet anymore. I guess you either get my feet or my head. Good. Close your eyes, finding that balance point there. Very nice work. Bring it down. All right. Good. Let's come to our screen now. Good. And you can unmute yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hopefully we got some parts there.
Yeah.
Seems like people left in the middle of class. I guess they weren't happy today.
I think maybe they got a swim lane like I did.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what happens all the time. I mean, you know, you get a lane, you got to go.
Oh, I see.
That's life in the JCC.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, lovely to see you all.
Yep.
See you next week. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Janie.
See you next week.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Very good. Bye-bye.